I just started off with yawning. Alright, well, part 3. Part 1 and 2 have all been cutscenes. Part 3 is now the journey to deliver my dead mom's body to burn it. Yeah. How sweet. Very interesting.
Over and over again.
Greasing over and over again. Yeah, I mean, the last 2 parts, just a lot of world building, I feel like, just understanding, like, what really is happening in this world. From what I understand, kind of recap for myself, I think, people age from the rain. There's these weird monsters that spew black tar. My character Sam's afraid of being touched. And, you know, I feel like that sums it up pretty well. For the most part. Yeah, Sam. But, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good game. I mean, so far, the story and everything's so interesting to me, at least. You know, like, and, you know, I think that past window, I already said, like, it's just very, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but very interesting. I like to figure out a lot of, like, what happens, like, why is this world so screwed? Why are we afraid of rainbows? Is the antagonist a bunch of leprechauns? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. I mean, once you get more into it, I do a lot of cuts in between, so you'll see me walking everywhere. They guarantee you like 5 hours when you just walk into each place at some point, which I highly doubt we're gonna wanna
Keep
see.
on keeping on, Sammy boy.
I feel like everyone needs to see the journey of me delivering my dead mom, which is a great sentence to say, you know? It's great. But I did some searching. Apparently the more you travel on a certain path, the more that path becomes worn out and easier to travel upon, apparently, which I found pretty fascinating. So every time I walk, if I keep taking this path back and forth to the incinerator, the pathway I take, the terrain apparently gets softer or easier to walk on. Pretty cool. Didn't know that was a thing. I mean, that just shows how good the world generator is, really. Okay, well, we're stuck in rocks. Okay, blue's fine, yellow's difficult, red is basically, what are you doing? Just making my life more difficult, I feel like. If I drop my dead body, that'd be bad. But I'm assuming this is where I should probably be going. It's a bunch of ladders. And apparently, like, when you build a bunch of shit, like ladders and ropes and bridges, apparently other players can use them, or I can use what other players are using, so like, this is what other people
Just a bit further now.
built. Or, I don't know if the game did it, or the players did, but pretty interesting. But I also saw today, I mean, I'm playing Stranding. But I also saw
This one's for
today,
you.
when I'm playing this, just the other day, the new Assassin's Creed dropped. And now I'm a guy that's played all these Assassin's Creed games, so I'm very fascinated to play Assassin's Creed Shadows because it looks amazing, visually. Story-wise, I have no clue what that is going to be like, but what I do know is that, oh, I can, okay, well, I was seeing that pop up, but I didn't know it was, but I saw Assassin's Creed Shadow, and I kind of want to play that, so if people want me to, like, I'm going to play it on my own. Now, the question is, am I going to do it, have it, record it? Now, I'm feeling like I should record it, because I feel like I'm going to love it.
So
But
that's
I'm
the
not
place.
sure if it's something I want to play on my own, or record it or not. I'm leaning towards more recording it, but we'll see. But we made it to the, enough about Shadows, we made it to the furnace to burn my mom. Because I don't want my mom to go boom boom. I mean, technically she should be the first president to be alive in nuke history. Yeah, current progress, open up the cliff. Cufflinks with options to select system. Cool. Thanks, I already did that earlier, but... Like, when I burn them, it's like, it doesn't make them go boom. Alright, here's a mom.
Density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
status? Chiralium density is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea. Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing. Keep low. Move cautiously.
I don't know how to navigate this stuff. You are connected to TV. You're going towards the closest music concern range. Scans for BTT. With my one, fatal outlines. My left. When enemies here, hold your breath. Hold your breath and make it harder for me to detect you while you're moving. Be careful when engage is desperate. You'll be forced to take a deep breath. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Run, Sam, run! Oh my god! Get off me, get off me! Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, what is happening? Is that a whale? There's so much happening, I have no clue what I'm doing. I gotta get out of here. Oh man. One thing, as I play more games like this, I am a big wimp when it comes to scary games. I could not play scary games for the life of me. Encounters produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Your stamina drops quickly. Once the rush passes, however, you drink from canteen or recover. Yeah, we are out tea. I gotta get used to that. I don't know how to sneak past this, guys. Holy shit, dude. Okay. That was awful to deal with. Genuinely do not want to deal with that again. Okay, I'm falling down this cliff, dude. I'm gonna like, my guy's gonna, at the end of the game, I'm gonna crack my head, and then the game's over. Basically what's gonna happen. Where am I going? I'm going back. Cool. Great. How do I... God, how am I gonna fight those things? I don't even know. I mean, by the time this episode comes up, hopefully people leave comments how to kill those stupid monsters or how to hide past them better. Because, man, am I bad at this. Alright. I got like, that was a whale. The thing beached on me. I'm like all covered in like black tar. Here comes the music. I'm gonna probably do a cut here, and when we get back, I'll be at the base. And we're back at the base. Yeah. Those guys really messed me up and scared me.
Disgusting.
Losing too much code causes the movement to become sluggish, make it hard to balance eating. Cryptopiates will store your... One thing about me, I can't read that well.
Scanning bridges.
So if you
verifying ID.
watch this and you expect me to read stuff, I'll read it.
Welcome,
Is it gonna be proper English?
Welcome to
Definitely
Capital Knot
not.
City.
But
Proceed
I
to
try my
distribution
best.
center.
Yeah.
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Yeah, but that scared me. I'm really a wimp when it comes to scary games. Me and my friends play Outlast Trials sometimes, and I'm terrified every time I play. But that's just how I am.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with a speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending.
So the baby was connected to Hannibal Lecter before? No one knows that actor that the baby was connected to played Hannibal Lecter in a TV show. I think it's called Hannibal Lecter. I can't remember what the show's called. But he played that character. I love movies and shows and stuff, and that actor's pretty good in those films for sure. Skip all this. But that actor's probably one of my favorite actors that I feel like is really good at playing a villain. I can't remember his name.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Good morning, Sam. Sam, this is Di Hartman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
Mads Mikkelsen was the guy that played Hannibal Lecter. That's the actor's name in this. Not Anthony Hopkins was the one that played the movie one, but Mads Mikkelsen's the one that played the one in this game. The baby was talking to, or not talking to, but at least like. What are you pointing at? Like, What is wrong with him? Nice. Thanks for showing me your toys, Norman Reedus. Or should I say Sam? So yeah, but he also has played Grindelwald in the new Fantastic Beasts movies or Harry Potter movies. They're not new, but played Grindelwald in the last one. I don't even know what I'm doing. Busy talking about actors. No Reason is probably one of my favorites. There's a movie that came out not too long ago, maybe a year ago now or something like that. But it's called The Bike Raiders. And I really wanna watch that movie. I'm just kind of looking around what I could do. Can I take these off? I just kind of want to take these off. Wait, I had the option a second ago. Your foot's bleeding! Yeah, get these off. Why are my feet bleeding? Alright, I'm gonna take a shower. But that's probably where those handprints are coming from, all those monsters. And I'm curious how he can just stay alive, constantly come back from the dead. I don't... trying to understand it, but I'm having a hard time. I'm still learning the world.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
You did well, Sam. Thank you. Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism, her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
Homily.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam? You're here too.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country. But we'll need your help to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. the best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edge-Knot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah, but then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken.
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edge-Knot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edge-Knot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge-Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on.
Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side. The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.